I think the funniest thing to witness about how the public is reacting to Kordell and Aaron's behavior in Casa Amor is that that type of behavior from men on Love Island is nothing new.
Kordell from Love Island USA season 6 has been going viral because of the things that he has been doing in Casa More. Let me just give you guys a rundown if you have not watched any episode of the Love Island, and so you can catch up on the conversation that people are about to, talk about in this video. So Kordell and Serena have been coupled up since day one of the Love Island USA. Since they started, they have been coupled together. Though the men were told to, stay out and the women should go meet the men they want to, match with. And Serena did not at first go to Kordell, but at the end of the day, she had to pick Kordell because the other person she wanted picked another lady. So she has always been with Kordell, and she has established the fact that she is a slow burner. So there are some certain situations that has happened between them where she was supposed to pick Kordell, but she just didn't pick him. There are some games that they've played, and she had talked about how she's a slow burner and how she has been taking the step slowly because of past experience, which she's now talking about in the last few episodes. Kordell has always shown patience with Serena because they have been together since the beginning. Has always been patient with him to the point where people have been saying that Serena does not deserve Kordell. He has been so smitten by this lady, and this lady is not returning back the same energy. And this is the reason why a lot of people are saying that she does not deserve this man because this man seems to be the sweetest of them all. But while this Serena has been, trying to get to meet other men in the villa, she said she has never kissed any of them because she established the fact that she has some respect for Kordell, because even after going out with some men, she will still come back and say she prefers Kordell. Their relationship started to become more serious, and she started opening up 2 days before Kordell was sent to Casa More. 24 hours in Casa More, and Kordell is already kissing and in bed. There was a clip of Kordell literally making out with a lady on the bed in the last preview, and I'm sure there will be a continuation today. So this has sparked a conversation. Because of the fact that Serena did not warm up to Kordell in the beginning, there are so many people saying, yes, Kordell can do whatever it is he wants to do. This girl does not show him enough love, and now he's in Casa More getting the attention that he has always wanted to get. And there's some on the other end now saying, now you all understand why Serena has been a slow burner, because she knows that this man can go a certain way. In the last episode as well that I saw, some clips I saw, she was talking about how she has been cheated on in every single relationship that she has been in. And she was literally in tears saying she does not know what Kordell is doing at Casa More. I've put together people's reaction to this particular couple because their situation is one of the most talked about online, and I have put together what people have to say about this relationship dynamic. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
Funniest thing to witness about how the public is reacting to Kordell and Aaron's behavior in Casa Amor is that that type of behavior from men on Love Island is nothing new. Yeah, it's disappointing, but it's not surprising because we've seen these type of men before. I don't know how many seasons it's going to take for people to realize that the wickedness of women on Love Island will never compare to the wickedness of men on Love Island. Because there have been far more women who were left in distress from their behavior of the men that they were with than men left in distress because of the behavior of the women that they were with. And this is exactly why I was Team Serena since day one. I liked her and Kordell as a couple, but individually, Serena was my favorite Islander because it was always so evident to me that because she had been cheated on, because she had been hurt in the past, she was a slow burner and she had trust issues. Which I would say for Love Island is a fast-paced type of environment, so I don't know if it's the best place for, slow burners, but my point still stands. But yeah, Serena was painted to be this evil, wicked woman. You guys said that Tanya was wicked, and you guys said that Catherine was wicked. Not when Keenan exists, not when Leo exists, not when Caleb exists, when we found out that he was a scammer, not when Michael from season 5 of Love Island UK exists, not when Johnny exists, and now go ahead and add Aaron and Kordell to that list. And to all the people who said that Serena, or trying to justify Kordell's behavior by saying that Serena should have fast burned him, she should have, been more into him, whatever, from the start. that would not have changed his behavior because he simply just lacks self-control. And we're seeing a couple who fast burned at the start, Kayla and Aaron, and look how Aaron is doing her. He's talking about I'm trying to respect Kayla. It would take a lot for me to make my head turn, whatever. And even Daniela clocked him by saying his actions are not matching his words. They weren't. You respect Kayla, but you're kissing another woman. Like, he almost dropped the L word and he's kissing another woman. Yeah. This simply just falls on the man being indisciplined, lacking self-control. There is nothing that Kayla or Serena could have done different that would make the men act like saints at Casa Amor. And I think what's even more like disgusting and disturbing is that the single men, or like the men who have not been coupled up that long with the same woman, are more of a saint than the two that have been coupled up the longest with the same woman. And also, in response to people who are saying that Kordell and Serena were still open, that is true. From what I've seen, people are not upset that Kordell is exploring his options. He has every right to explore his options. It's just the fact that he had set boundaries for himself. I'm not going to be kissing any other woman. I'm not going to be sharing beds with this woman. And he completely abandoned those boundaries. Immediately abandoned those boundaries. And I don't know how like people are supporting this. Like, it's so embarrassing to be that easy. It's so embarrassing to lack that much self-control. He even tried to spin it like by saying, oh, she smooth talked me into the kiss. You can't say no. You can't say no. And it's also embarrassing for the Casa Amor women. I know that the whole point of Casa Amor is to test your connections. So there's nothing wrong with like the Casa Amor women like getting to know the guys. But you have like Casa Amor women who are willing to have sex, who are willing to give their bodies away to these men, all for the sake to get into the villa. And it's so obvious that Daya doesn't really, or to me, it doesn't seem that she really likes him. He's just an easy target. And also, like, there's a 50% chance that you may not even get chosen to go back into the villa. So, like, you're giving yourself away and I never really feel bad for some of the Casa Amor women who get done dirty by the villa men, because they always come into Casa Amor. Some of them always come into Casa Amor speaking down on the villa women or shading the villa women. It was embarrassing for Coco, for Mercedes, for Naja, for Johnny, and it's embarrassing now for Dea. Serena is not and was never the wicked one here. And I feel like if we started, not me though, if people started viewing Kordell as the man he is instead of babying him, this would all just be disappointing and not at all surprising, because this has happened before and will continue to happen because, yeah.
Not y'all got me actually making a video on Love Island. But here goes nothing. We're going to talk about Kordell Serena episode 20. I was very, very quiet about all the stans who were constantly coming for Serena, saying that she didn't really like this man, she was playing this man, she was taking it too slow with this man, la 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 la. Because I'm like, okay, maybe she's not really feeling him, maybe he's not really her type, and maybe she is playing it slow because she's not feeling him. But as the episodes progressed, I started to see, oh, she is feeling him. They do have good chats. She's just setting boundaries. She's setting boundaries. And she's making herself more comfortable with him. I can respect that. A lot of people didn't respect that, but I did. Because I have a lot of boundaries with people, so I get it. So, 2 episodes ago, when they established that they both really liked each other, and they did the whole dance, and it was all cute, I was like, okay, when Casa Amor comes around, let Kordell have his bombshells. Doesn't matter. Let him explore. Let him have fun. He did not get bombshells that were interested in him, and he deserves it. Why not? But he is the reason why they say men deserve less. Because now he's acting like a fool. And for what? It's because he does not see that Casa Amor girl, Dia or whatever, like somebody he's dating. See, he's dating and courting Serena. You know why he's dating and courting Serena? Because she made him. She made him. Yes, she did. She made him do it. If he didn't have to do all that, he wouldn't do it. She's like, oh, he's just naturally making breakfasts for everybody. Did we see him make breakfast yet? No. He was doing it because Serena required for him to step his game up to court her. Now that he doesn't have to, and the guys are like, you deserve this, you have to lean into this, he's doing the most. It's embarrassing. What happened to Mr. Kind, patient, loving, this? What happened to that guy? What happened to it? Must have just gone away once he knew that he didn't have to do those things. Once he saw a woman was just fully into him and he didn't have to do any work, he's not doing any work. And he's doing the most with her. I don't know what the episode shows with them in the bed, but it's too much. It's too much in bed. Y'all know that. Serena will never forgive him for doing all that. And here's the really sad part. If he brings Dia back or whatever, as soon as he sees Serena standing there all hurt, this girl will become puff, thin air. And he will be all focused on Serena. He will be snot nose crying about how he hurt her. He will be so torn up, he will not know what to do. He might be like Rob jumping into the pool. He might go off the dock. I really do. Because he is going to be so embarrassed about how he acted. He really is. I think he's going to bust out and say he loves her and he doesn't want to be with anybody else but her. I really think he's going to do the most because he is that upset about how Serena is going to react to him. And why did he do it? Because he does not see these Casa girls as people he's dating. He just sees it as like a good little freak time. And then I'm going to go back home. It's really sad. Every year there's a guy who does that in Casa Amor. And for what? These are real human beings. You don't have to do the most. And to the ladies too. You don't have to do the most either to get into the villa. There's some girls moving kind of smart. I think the girl Sierra that Miguel and Kordell are interested in, or not Kordell, Kendall are interested in. They're both moving. She's moving pretty normal. You know, we're not going to even start on Aaron. Aaron's been dying to jump ship. I never thought him and Kayla had a compatibility, so I'm not shocked about that. How quickly he's moving on, yeah, that's shocking. But again, he never had compatibility with her. But yeah, I can't believe I'm making a video on this. But I just had to say it. People who are coming for Serena and her pace, I hope you can sit down now. I hope you actually make an apology video to her and say, you know what, I have to respect her. Because what he's doing is unacceptable. Good night.
Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, aka Aaron and Kordell, on episode 20 of Love Island USA. Okay, so I'm very surprised how quick everyone was to switch up on Kordell when he found his connection in Casa Amor. I am here for it. I hope he comes back with another girl, and if he ends up with Serena, that's great for them because I honestly think they look so hot together. But I do hope he comes back with another girl just to kind of give Serena a little taste of her own medicine. She did friend zone him twice, and she made him look really stupid in that dance-off challenge. Poor dude, honestly. And yeah, so if he comes back with another girl, I hope that she looks at it and she's like, oh shit, like I shouldn't have taken advantage of what I had in the beginning. I know a lot of you guys are saying, you know, oh, she's a slow burner, like she took her time with it. Like, guys, this is Love Island. There is no time to be slow. None of that. You either find a connection and you go with it or you don't. And she took a really long time to actually give in. Okay. Now let's talk about Aaron, because wow, I did not see that one coming, honestly. I knew he went into the villa to, you know, try to win the whole game. I feel like he stuck with Kayla because that was his first connection and he was just gonna try to take it as long as it went, and he saw that it was going good, so he was like, okay, I'm gonna just take it to the end and, you know, win this freaking thing. But as soon as he got to Casa Amor and he saw Daniela, he got to know Daniela, I think it started to become real. I think their connection is real. It
looks real. I think she's actually into him and he's actually really into her. So I'm very intrigued to see how this is gonna play out, honestly. I don't even know if I want him to come back with Daniela or not. I do, but then I don't. I don't want him to do it because Kayla's gonna be crushed, and we all know that she's not gonna come back with the dude. So, yeah. But at the same time, I think his connection with Daniela is a lot stronger than how it was with Kayla. So then I'm like, I want him to come back with Daniela, just to kind of see where it goes. Because, dude, I'm not going to lie. I actually do like him a lot better with Daniela. But the only thing I don't want is to Kayla to get hurt. Because, bro, yeah, I don't know. Guys, help.
What do you guys think about what they all had to say? You guys can see that there are some people at the back of Kordell, there are some at the back of Serena. To be honest, I feel like, yeah, we can agree that Love Island is not a place where you go to and say you are a slow burner, but she has still been a bit consistent as to him being an option for her. She's just trying to take her time. There are several times that they've played games, and it's a bit embarrassing for Cordell, and I think this is where he won so many people's heart. Like, oh, you're just like eating this boy's heart. Like, he loves you, he shows you so much attention, he has always been all about you, and then you're just not giving him back the exact thing. But if you literally just relax and watch their clip, you will know that there's something there. I feel like there's a bit of a confusion for Serena at the beginning because of maybe past experiences where she talked about it in the last episode, saying that she has always been cheated on in a relationship, so she's holding back so many things, and that speaks to why she said she is a slow burner, why she was moving like that with Cordell in the villa. But Cordell literally got into another place, and in under 24 hours is made out. He had kissed couple times, long kisses, like all of that. So this is why people are like, okay, it's almost like Cordell is the bad guy. Yeah. I would like to hear what you guys think. Do you think Cordell is the bad guy? Because Serena has been on dates with men as well that picked her to go on dates, and she literally told this man that she can't kiss him because she has respect for Cordell, because she's still coupled up with Cordell. She got back from that date. They went on the ship, and she literally fall back into Cordell's arms. You can tell that there's something there. It's just not like going to move as fast as it is expected because it is Love Island. Let me hear what you guys think. Aaron is another conversation on its own. Aaron and Kayla seems to be the ones with the solid relationship in the villa. When I was seeing some people already clocking Aaron before even going to Casa, I thought maybe people were not really watching the show. But seeing the way Aaron is moving in Casa, I don't even know what to say about that. That is the craziest part. In fact, Aaron is literally making Rob sit down and just have a glass of water, because at this point, it is not giving at all. Let me hear what you guys think about this relationship dynamic. I'm going to be posting more from people's reaction from moments viral. So make sure you're subscribed and make sure your bell notification is turned on. I will catch you guys in the next one.